Hello, my name's Peter Kench. The following presentation introduces the ANZ Medical Radiations Research Network online journal club. So what we hope to achieve by running an online journal club is to encourage the participants to critically appraise literature, to think about the literature and the methodology that's been used by the authors, and ask the question whether that methodology is the most appropriate to answer the questions, and critically look at the conclusions the authors have come up with in the article, and think about whether they've provided the evidence to support those conclusions. We're hoping that this will translate into clinicians who are thinking about research and looking at journal articles and thinking about how this might impact in the way that they perform procedures within their centre. So we're hoping that'll have a positive impact on clinical practice. We also hope that by engaging in literature, participants will think about research that they may wish to be involved in or implement within their particular practices. And the idea of getting people together and talking about journal articles generates a bit of a community of MRS researchers, and hopefully there'll be some collaborations that will come out of that relationship. So I'd like to outline the structure of a typical online journal club. It'll take about 4 weeks for each journal club to complete that cycle. We're going to use open access journal articles, and each journal club will have a reviewer who is an expert in that field who will actually facilitate the journal club discussion. So we start with the participants reviewing the article, and then the reviewer posts some discussion prompts to the forum. Participants are given a chance to respond to those discussion prompts, and then after that process the reviewer posts a critique of the paper, their own personal critique of the paper. Participants have an opportunity then to reflect upon the discussion in light of the reviewer's critique, and then the reviewer posts a closing summary. Participants then reflect upon the whole process and what they've learnt and how it might be applied to their particular practice. So the next couple of slides will introduce you to the software that's been used for the online journal club. This is based on course sites, which is very similar to the Blackboard learning management system that's often used in universities, and the very first page gives you a summary of all the updates that have appeared since you were last on the site. You can see on the site there's a number of tabs on the left-hand side. There's a welcome, announcements and instructions, but I want to go straight to the articles for discussion. And on this page, all the various articles that are being discussed on the Journal Club will be listed, and old and new articles will be available via this page. So the first page of the article gives a bio of the guest reviewer, who's an expert in the field, and will facilitate the discussion as well as provide a review of the article themselves. The most important section of the online journal club is the discussion. This is a place where questions are posted and participants are asked to respond to those questions as well as to respond to the other posts of people involved in the journal club. So a whole range of questions will be there. This will be facilitated by the guest reviewer. After a week or two of discussion, the facilitator will post their own critique of the article, which the participants can read and review. Then the facilitator of the online journal club will look at all the discussion that's occurred and provide a summary of the online journal club, which brings together all the thoughts and the different debates that have occurred over that period of time that the journal club's been running. After you've read the summary, you'll have the ability to go to a reflection journal and think about what you've taken away, what you've learnt from participating in that particular journal club, how that might impact upon your practice. So in summary, the Australian-New Zealand Medical Radiations Research Network has developed an online journal club for medical radiation scientists. This online journal club is free to the individual, and it uses open access journal articles which are freely available. The aim of the Online Journal Club is to engage medical radiation scientists in discussions about research within their field and consider the evidence that best supports their clinical practice. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. We will make more information about the Online Journal Club available through the ANZMRRN website.